So you all are doing well. Today, once again, we are back for another AI sessions. And today, our guest for the podcast is Sir Fazal Qasim. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam. How are you, Wafa Qayyum?
I'm fine and doing well. It's our great honor to invite you for an exclusive interview to explore your remarkable journey as an educationist, English language teaching specialist, and visionary leaders in the field of education. As a founder and CEO of PELICS Educational Complex, you have played a pioneering role in promoting English language education in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa since 1999. With more than 26 years of professional experience and having trained over 60,000 students in communication skills, IELTS, and professional development, your contribution to education is truly inspiring. Your
Yes.
expertise in TESOL and applied linguistics, along with your innovative and AI integrated teaching methodologies, makes your perspective highly valuable for students, teachers, and inspiring educationists. We are particularly interested in discussing your visions of education, the role of English in global communication, the importance of confidence and critical thinking, and the future of AI integrated language learning. Your pioneering initiative of introducing the 3 months EFL diploma for matric students in Pakistan in 2010, which has now evolved into an international EFL diploma integrated with AI, is an especially inspiring example of educational innovation. We would be honored to have you share your experiences, insights, challenges, and visions with our audience. We believe your journey will inspire learners and educators to
Yeah.
embrace continuous learning, innovation, and global competence. Sir, it would be a privilege to host you as our distinguished guest. We warmly invite you to join us for this meaningful conversations.
Yes, this is Fazal Qasim, the CEO and founder of PELICS Educational Complex, and I've been working in the field of PhD for the about more than 27 years. Is any problem in the mic?
No, no, it's fine.
Okay, it's fine. All right. Yes, you can carry on.
Okay, sir, to begin with, could you please introduce yourself and tell us about journey from an English language educator to the founder and CEO of Palix Educational Complex?
I've already told you about my name. I'm Fazal Qasim. I'm the CEO and founder of PELICS Educational Complex. PELICS stands for Progressive English Language Institute and Consultancy Services, and our main purpose is to engulf and equip the people, specifically youth, with communication skills and life skills, which is daily the need of the day, and nowadays specifically AI integration with education and specifically with language communication. So the journey was started in 1999. My friend Asif Khan and me came to Madan in 1999 and started this journey with a meager amount of uh, money. We can say that was a start with 500 rupees only in my pocket. We started the story with second-hand stools and a very old table from home, which is still with me. And uh, my friend also, I think one of my friends brought four chairs, and I brought a table from home and second-hand stools from second-hand store, and we started that journey. The journey was started with a meager amount, but the vision which we had in our mind, that was superb. Yes.
Okay, we can see your progress this day. Okay, you started your educational journey in English language teaching more than
Yeah.
26 years ago. What inspired you to choose English language education as your professional mission?
If you ask me, I think I didn't have an idea that I would become a teacher of language and then I would start a language teaching institution. But I had the desire to improve my English language because I was weak in English. If you ask me, that was about, I think, when I was taking the exam of BA, political science, and my friends were very good at writing, but I was not good at writing in English. And though I had all those ideas, what communism is, what state is, and what are the elements of state, and all those technical terms I knew, but I didn't know how to transfer them in English language. So I felt that need. I think it was 1996, that I need to improve my English. I got admission in a small institution in Patkhela. It was okay, but there was a problem of translation. So I went to another institution in Mingora. I also stayed there for a couple of days, but I couldn't enjoy because there wasn't any proper course for the language teaching, and they were also focusing translation. Then accidentally I got admission in Koita, and in Koita I went there and I started learning English language in Valley, the Word of English Language Institute in Koita, which was run by my friend and my teacher, Isa Khan and Asif Khan. I saw the environment and I was inspired and I started teaching the same things in my room, hostel room. And when one day my teacher came and saw me teaching, he was inspired and he told me that I would become a very successful teacher if I wanted. I say I want, but it is not possible. Then he recommended me to start a language institute in Mardan, and though I was reluctant, but he supported me. Yeah, and we came to Mardan and started the journey in 1999, and I started teaching. In the start, it was though difficult, but later on, it got successful because that was my first time to start teaching. So I was not using those traditional methods of teaching, traditional way of teaching language as the people used to do. This was story.
All right, you have like given more than like even my age. My age is 25 years, and you have given more than that to your journey.
Your father was very young when I started language institution.
You are elder to you are elder to my Baba.
How old is he?
He is, if it is 26, he's 56.
Yeah, I'm 1 year older than him.
Okay. And that time you were also young. Not even my Baba was young.
Yes.
Okay. PELICS has been serving learners in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa since 1999. What was the visions behind establishing PELICS, and how has that visions evolved over the years?
Uh, the vision of PELICS was, first of all, we wanted the people to be equipped with communication skills, specifically youth, because I felt that this is the only thing which is a kind of hindrance in success of the youth. So we started working on communication skills improvement of the students, and we wanted the people to be professionally equipped with the communication skills of English language, because English is the lingua franca which is used in the entire world. And we wanted our students to be global citizens. And if you want your students or youth to be the global citizens, so we need to start it from the communication in English language. And once the communication skills are improved, then the other things are easier, because mostly, if you see, if the students fail, so the main reason would be language, because all the courses are in English, and you can say that lectures are in English, and if they want to improve themselves through internet or nowadays AI, so the first hindrance is language communication. And we were working upon that, and now we are working on language communication. And it is the cry of the day to integrate artificial intelligence into language learning, into getting education, into becoming a more professionally equipped person. Therefore, we for the first time integrated artificial intelligence in language learning. So we wanted our students to be equipped with language communication, and so that they can be equipped with professional skills.
All right. Switching on towards your teaching and educational philosophy, you have trained more than 60,000 students in communications, IELTS,
Yes.
and professional development. What are some of the
Yes.
most important lessons you have learned from working with such a large and diverse number of learners?
What kind of lessons?
You have
Are
learned
you talking
from
about
working
teaching?
with such a
Or,
large and diverse
sorry,
your lessons from such like diverse group of students.
you're talking about teaching learning experience.
Yes, what you have learned from them, like such a vast exposure to so much students.
Okay, I've learned one thing, and that is that every time you're supposed to be a student learning from the people, learning from the environment, and I have always, focused on my SWOT analysis. I try to know my strengths and know my weaknesses, and then how to convert my weaknesses into strength. So I'm always a student, and I always try to learn new things, even if my students are my children, they have learned something new, so I also try to learn it better than them.
Okay.
Yeah,
You've already like all the time trying to give your best to any of the field of learning.
yeah.
Okay. In your opinion, why do many students understand English but still struggle to communicate confidently?
What should we do with them?
Like, what is like the point? Why cannot they communicate? In fact, they are getting.
The main reason is, giving them that environment and language teaching methodology. There are two theories. One is mentalism, and the other one is behaviorism. In mentalism, we actually, we actually give the students environment to learn, and in behaviorism, we try to give them practice of what they are supposed to learn. So in our schools and education institutions, what we do, we if we are teaching them something, we are not giving that environment, and if we are giving them that environment, we are not motivating them. We are, you know, and if we are motivating them, then we don't know from where to start, where the student is, and how to, you know, stoop to the level of that student and how to bring him up. That is the main reason.
Okay, so like the core problem lies in the teachers' teaching methodologies.
Teaching methodology, environment, courses, and specifically assessment. We are not assessing the students.
All right, so we must focus on these gray areas.
Yeah.
Okay, you emphasize confidence, critical thinking, and global competence. How can teachers develop these qualities alongside language skills?
Confidence, critical thinking
Critical.
skills, creativity. Confidence actually means self assurance, and self assurance can happen if you motivate the students, don't discourage them. And the second thing is, if once they are self assured, then you start teaching them, they become, motivated, and they try to learn. And critical thinking skills, I think it should be the part of every lesson. Every lesson, not every course, every lesson. You must have heard about Bloom's taxonomy. In Bloom's taxonomy, there are layers of teaching or learning. First, we give knowledge to the students, then we try in such a way that they comprehend them, and then we are supposed to give them such examples, real life examples, that they will be able to implement those things in real life. And fourth and fifth layers are about critically analyze the situation. So enable them in such a way that they become critical thinkers in order to know how to solve issues or problems. Then we have to create something. But in our schools and education systems, what happens? The first phase, give them knowledge and then ask them to create it. So what we do, we skip all these 4 or 5 steps between uh, giving knowledge and creating ideas.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right, if they do not have like developed well critical skills, how can they create something?
So it's important that they must be given such situations that they start critical thinking. Once they start critical thinking, they become, you can say, very good problem solvers, and they can become very good creators. They can create on their own the things. They will always not be dependent on their mentors. So our work as an education is to enable our students to start critical thinking skills, or to develop their critical thinking skills by having such activities in the classrooms that they become more critical thinker. Critical thinker doesn't mean that you criticize everyone every time. Critical thinking skill means you analyze a problem from different aspects and then you find
Okay,
out the best
criticism can
solution.
be positive even.
Yes.
But again, when some in our society, when someone heard this word, it is always in negative way.
Yeah.
Okay, what makes an effective English language teachers in today's rapid changing educational environment?
Can you repeat your question?
What makes an effective English language teachers in today's rapidly changing educational environment?
I think the first thing is English language teacher first of all must know well about his subject, number one. And secondly, he must know how to transform or how to transmit his knowledge in an effective way so that the students can comprehend and they can use it in their real life. And the third thing is he must be a very good researcher, and finally, he must be very good at artificial intelligence. He must know how to use artificial intelligence in language teaching learning process so that he can save his time and energy.
Okay,
And there are many multiple things which we need to think, like he must be motivator, he must motivate and encourage the people, the students. He must be disciplined. He must be committed to his profession. There are multiple things, but these are the main things which I think are the core
a
pillars.
teacher must be like a jack of all trades,
Not the jack of all trade, but he must be
a
expert in
master
his
of
own field. Yeah. He must be expert in his own field, and he should have a mentor so that he can guide him in a proper way, and they become successful educationists.
yeah. You, I can see like your example. You have been guided by your teachers till this point. So for you were quite
Yes.
like
And
hesitant
nowadays,
but still.
artificial intelligence is my good teacher.
Yep, it is. Sir, like from your guidance, I have like in the first session, I have not even like learned it. I have even switched on to my students. My students are now learning side by side.
So I think the things will get easier for you now.
Yeah, it doesn't require that time, as Baba was complaining in the earlier days.
Yes. Okay.
And now for introducing innovative research-based and AI integrated teaching methodologies. How is
Yeah.
artificial intelligence changing the way English language is taught and learned?
I think artificial intelligence is the need of the day because the things which we used to do or we could do within weeks, we can do it within minutes now. We can plan the things in a very short span of time. We can organize the things in a short span of time, and we can get multiple ideas with the help of artificial intelligence, and we can organize those ideas in a very systematic way with the help of artificial intelligence. So I think the people who are not aware of artificial intelligence, especially teachers, they may be replaced in the future by the teachers who are already aware of artificial intelligence and they can integrate in the language learning and teaching process. So it was the need of the day, and that's why we integrated artificial intelligence in language learning because they can improve their listening skills, their speaking skills. They can develop and increase and enhance their vocabulary with the help of AI. They can enhance their critical thinking skills with the help of AI. They can do a lot of things with the help of AI.
right? What opportunities does AI create for English language learners in Pakistan?
There are many opportunities if they start learning about AI. They can become entrepreneurs, they can start their own companies, they can start their own online platforms. Only Chatochok and Kalachok will not be their platform. They can go beyond this area. Their students can be from USA, UK, Europe, and the entire world if they learn the skills which is the need of the people from those countries and then they impart those skills to them. Now my son is teaching Britishers, Americans, Europeans, different things he is teaching. So it's because of equipping himself with artificial intelligence skills, which is helping him in teaching learning process. And he is not the teacher of just the people from Pakistan. He's a global teacher now. So one can become a global citizen if he or she, uh, you know, integrate integrates the artificial intelligence into their own skills. Already they have learned.
Yep, but the sad thing is, like, if he was like, if we talk about your son, he himself might have good qualities, and like you might be a determined person. But I would say the credit goes to you. At the back, he has a father like you.
Yeah, of course, but there are many other students who are more intelligent than him, and they cannot do those things which he can do. You're right. I have guided him. I have mentored him, but he himself was also trying to improve himself. If I think a person is motivated to learn something new, so they can find out better my mentor than I do.
Mm. But the thing is that in our area, what is the like in the Pakistan, most of the people, they have conservative mind. They do not accept when something new comes. They all the time like try to go for the negative aspects rather than pointing out the positive in that.
Yeah, of course,
So
but
I
you
think,
have to convince them. You have to convince them, and you know why they think so. Because mostly the youngsters they they start a thing with a much motivation, but later on they are detracted. So actually, parents want
yes.
that they don't waste their time, they utilize their time,
Mm,
they are on the track. And I think if the students are on the track and they try to convince their family members, so they will allow them. And you can give your own example. You are not allowed now, you're allowed because you're on the track,
yes,
right?
sir. Like, in the early days, I was quite depressed of these things. And then I asked Baba that if you want to spoil me, then take each and everything back. I'll be here at home. But if you have made me till this point, then let me move on.
Yes, of course. Ghani Khan says the Umdira Tabede Choli the Umratwechi Magadega.
He is my favorite poet. But
Uh,
when I speaks his ideas, the other people sitting next to me, they always criticize me because they
yeah, of
think
course.
that I'm out of the box, and but they think they're in the box.
And I told you that you know why the parents worry. That they worry, why they worry. They worry that the student, my son or my daughter, is not detracted. And I told you, if you're on the track, no father is going to stop you. No
Yes,
father is going to stop his or her, his daughter or son. But
with the
they want them to be
passage of
successful people.
time, they
Yeah.
see with the passage of time they see what I'm doing. Like deep
Yeah,
inside, they'll be given certain voice that I'm on the track or not, and then it like at the start it is difficult, but later on
it
it's
is
fine.
difficult. Yeah, and I also talked to your uncle about it, and I think he also would have talked to him.
Yeah, Baba told me at the
Yeah,
start. I was telling Baba that I can have this family as a professional one, I can have it private, and what he was saying, he's saying that remove it. But when he was told by uncle, then one point was benefit that he says that okay, you can have a professional. Where I was asking Mama that when I was telling, there was like direct no, and when it is from the big side,
yeah.
so now a private account is okay.
I think we should not lose the trust of our parents.
Exactly. This
And if
is
we don't
really
lose the trust of our parents, then nothing happens. They want,
yes,
parents want their daughters, their son to be more successful than they are. They want them to be the most successful people in the world. And they want their children to be the happiest people in the world. So I think
yes.
no father wants their children to be unhappy, to be unsuccessful, but they have some conservations or they have some
Yeah,
reservation.
in that care, like they are over possessive, they get over exclusive for us, and we know that it's in our care.
Yeah,
Like once Baba visited like your academy, it was I think in the back air, and he told me that
right?
there was a girl who was like had a speech in English, and as my field was English, so therefore he was discussing with me. So I told Baba, I love me, I can egg her.
Yes,
So like
and
even
I'm
Sial told Baba that
I,
you won't
you
uh,
tell. I
access.
told your uncle that she's very talented. She's she can excel in her field, but she just needs to be guided and counseled. You
Yes.
can win your scholarship in UK, USA.
I don't know how to like move on. You know, sir, that day I was there was a seminar at your institute, and I tried. I asked Baba that I'll go. Zirik is coming, and then I'll go with him. At least I'll have an insight how to move from here to abroad. You know what was Baba answers? He says he told me, "What are you going? What will you do with abroad studies?"
Yeah, but we have to organize things and we have to motivate them in such a way that they don't feel worried. And
And then
it
he
is.
says that there will be lots of people coming, especially boys coming.
So you have to
So
prove that. No, you know what they are worried about. You have to prove that you are like his son, not a daughter. I think,
he himself is saying that you are on the place of son, like I'm the elder one.
yeah, you're the
So he
elder one.
himself is saying, but do not allowing me, give me the environment and then see
Yeah,
what can
he
I
will,
do.
he will, and you will be able to get achieve what you want. Okay, but I told you that the children are supposed not to lose the trust of their parents. That is the main thing.
Yep.
Nothing else. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I will like I'll now try for this. You know, when I get like stuck or do not move onwards, it's all because then Baba used to get sad, and that I cannot digest. If he is
Okay.
happy, so it's fine.
Yeah, you know, life is not just to earn money, making money. In Pashto, we say, "Juan na pirni satal dida huspeyum shikawale, on a nasr zat waldida wayam shikawale." There is a difference between human and animals. We are, humans. So we must do something better, and especially those things which are better for society. And we
Yep.
can do it.
Yes, exactly. In 2010, you introduced Pakistan's first 3-month EFL diploma for matric students. What motivated you to launch this program at this time?
Actually, in 2010, I was doing a diploma in project management. and I did a diploma in project management. And then I thought, why shouldn't I start a diploma? Then I researched about it, that how many credit hours are needed, and who can be my audience, and what they will need, and what kind of problems do they face. So what I did a kind of research about it, and I selected matrix students to be the first audience of my EFA diploma, English as a Foreign Language diploma, and I started working on that. And we designed a course for that in 2010. We introduced it, and it was a very successful, uh, we can say, project. You can see now the same diploma is in 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 vogue in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and some of the parts of Pakistan. Same diploma. Maybe there are some changes because we mostly evolve it. Every year we do something new with that. We see the needs of the students, and according to the needs and problems of our students and the needs of the day. This year, we felt that the students are misusing mobiles. Why shouldn't we give them the right direction to use their mobiles, uh, to utilize their mobiles for language communication skills? So we integrated artificial intelligence into EFL diploma, and it has
Yes,
become now
I asked Faisal
international
Ghani.
diploma.
I asked Ghani like what classes you used to take first and then second, and then he told me that these days like AI is also integrated.
Yeah. Still, we need to work upon it. There are many things we need to improve. We need to work so that we may have the best product.
Yeah, in your sphere, sir, I would say like if you have a determined, active teachers, and I would say
Yes.
critical teachers, so that then your institution would like I would say it will lead. As far as I can see in all the English language sphere,
We
this is the good one.
we have very good teachers, very supportive teacher, energetic teacher, and obedient teacher, cooperative teacher. They all are very cooperative, very energetic, and mostly they are actually open to accept what is the need of the day, and that is the most important thing.
It said that one thing that I'm wondering, like, I have been just once to your academy that day about that AI problem, and what I've like heard, lots of the people in your academy know me, my name, lots of the teachers. Like, I just don't know why, how it happened. I've never been to them. How they
Maybe,
heard me.
maybe you gave interview to Parha, or you took interview from Parha, or you maybe you're live on the training, AI teacher training, so they know, they're watching these things.
All right, like even my cousin, like they were having a English language classes, and she day before yesterday told me that these teachers know your name.
Yeah, so you are online, so you must be known to them.
Okay, let's see. I must join like your school is an AI is a good one.
Be
Hope
ready
so.
for the school, because I'm not free enough to give a lot of time to school. So you must be equipped with those skills so that you can say, impart good quality of education to youth.
And what if I got an A there from a guidance from you to UK? Then what will you do?
No problem. Another person will come. Doesn't matter.
I'll once I
Alex,
joined it, inshallah,
you
I'll be
when
having a
I
good
when I
circles.
started PELICS, the people used to think, sir, if you were not there at PELICS, how would PELICS be run? For 2 years, I was not there, 2011 and 12, and the PELICS was run.
Hmm.
So nothing stops. We have a system. We have a system, and the systems are run by the principals. which are being used.
Yeah. Once I joined it, inshallah, I'll bring up like I have in my friend circles some like of my friends, colleagues, like that I can switch on tech, like they're active enough once they are given a good opportunity.
They can be your assistant.
Sir, I
They
have
can.
one of my students, like, and he's quite pro in AI. I'll share with you his CV with you.
Okay. All right. So
He's quite like
if you tell them first to complete this AI teacher training, it is
I have
better.
started with him. I have started with them.
That's
They're
great.
learning sidewise, and he has some more skills than me. In fact, I sent that seminar. He joined the seminar even. He was there in the seminar.
Okay. So that's great then. Better.
My student was there, but the teacher was not there.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
from your experience in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, guest challenges facing English language learning in this region.
The biggest challenges are, I think, uh, the first thing is, for the students especially, they are accustomed to traditional way of learning, so their communication skills are not improved in such a way that they were supposed to have been improved. And the second thing is this conservative thinking the students are facing, especially females are facing such problems. They are not mostly the females are not allowed to improve themselves. We think that female is just for home, and it's okay if you even limit her to their homes. Still, they need to guide and counsel their children. And if mother is not educated, mother is not equipped with the modern skills, how she will be able to train and nourish her children. So this is the biggest issue we are facing, and of course, the government is not supporting such institutions which are working for the betterment of society. Everywhere you can see that the people who are expert in, you can say, bribing the people, they go ahead, and who are not accustomed to these things, they are mostly behind. I think
Yes,
these are the biggest issues, and if they
yes, sir.
are,
The circles, like it, if you are with the good peoples, for example, like with the passage of time, my circles changes. First, I was in uni, now here in AI sphere. So the mind changes. It works differently, like comparative to like if you see my mother or like even my father's circle. So they have different circle. Therefore, their mentality is different.
yeah, of course. I will tell you the story of mine. When I went to UK, and I used to see the people how they used to behave each other, how they used to have friendships, especially girls and boys. I was culturally shocked. What the heck is this? I mean, which word? But slowly and gradually, then I got accustomed to that environment.
Yes, sir.
So
Like in uni, like we like siblings, we are fine because now my brother he accepts lots of things when I discuss with him because he has been in that circle and he knows like how the world moves, what are the needs of the days. So mostly I
yes,
used to go like the education spheres with him because once something like if a bit different happened, so Baba used to criticize a lot on that. Then like 24 days hours we used to
you,
just listen to the one lesson.
the problem is again with the education system. Why we cannot solve our problems? Why a tiny problem or a minor problem becomes a bigger one for us? we are unable to solve those problems, it is because that we haven't been trained for critical thinking skills. In our courses, critical thinking skills are not developed. Once these critical thinking skills are being uh, practiced, then I think our youth will be, they'll be able to easily solve their problems, find out solution to their problems, even if they are
They
the
don't even
biggest
know,
problem.
sir, this concept.
Yeah,
They don't even know what is. They know only critical, and that is negative.
critical. Yeah, criticizing. Critical means
Yes.
criticizing, though
To
it
go
is a
for
different.
something negative.
Yeah,
In our sphere, positivity is like, you know, I just don't know, it's not acceptable, or they're not accepting it, or they don't know it.
we I think you should also work upon this neuro linguistic programming (NLP). Neuro
Okay.
linguistic programming. It's a very good field, and if you want to go in the field of especially for your MS in applied linguistics, or for your MS in UK or USA, work upon neuro linguistic programming. Neuro linguistic programming actually is to program your mind how it should work and how it should not work.
Okay.
And the second phase is how to change the minds of the people, how to program the mind of the people through your language, your non-verbal communication, your verbal communication. It's a very good field, and this is the cry of the day. The developed world is working upon it. We are still busy in doesn't, do, and shall, and will. They are working on their programming their minds and programming the minds of other people.
Yes, yes. Munga da khusar bas mula yaw ka ta khoda reda kana janat basanga gate bas da kab nur khairiyat te.
Yeah, if Maulana Saab is saying something, so there are many things which are good. Many people, I see many students. When a student from madrasa comes, he's a very obedient, respectful person, respectable.
Yes.
They give more respect to their family members, specifically their parents. And if a person comes from a progressive minded, mostly they're out of track, not controllable.
Yes.
That
This
is
is
the
how
reason.
Baba complains. He says that he was in madrasa casually when rakha.
I told you that we must not lose their trust. That's the main thing.
And he say
We
in
we are
most
most worried
where
about
if
this.
I see his thinking, so I would say my father is, I would say, one in millions. He has
Yes,
different
one
thinking.
in trillions, one in trillions. You are now MPhil in English language or
Yes.
linguistics. You know how many
And
people must their
the
MPhil
only
in
one in my family.
see in Madan, how many people would have done it? In
Yes.
hundreds or in
And even in my
thousands.
family, if I
We have
see the people, they are just like
26 lakh
securing degrees.
population. Yeah.
They are just securing degrees, and if they got any government jobs, so people say yes, they know well, they are more successful. Because to us, success is only money.
Job is not important that you get a job so you will be successful. You are, if you're a good human and if you know how to help your society, that's enough. And you're happy.
Yes, sir, they are just, even in their marital life, they cannot give proper time to their kids. They can, what they have learned, they cannot like transfer it to their kids. So what is the purpose of just having money?
If your education makes you or enables you to be uh, socially intelligent. Okay, that's more than enough.
Yes. Okay, finally, what message would you like to give to students, teachers, and young people who want to build successful careers in an increasingly competitive and AI driven world?
In my view, the parents should try to work upon their children's communication skills. That is the cry of the day, and that is the base of every success. And specifically in English language, number one thing, and they should start building their communication skills from at least from fifth class. And another thing is the teachers should be equipped with modern skills, with the integration of artificial intelligence skills, and the students are supposed to be skillful in, you can say, the life skills. They should not be just accumulating degrees and certifications. Degrees and certifications are just like papers. They will do nothing if you don't have the skills to use their skills in real life. If they can use those skills in their real life, what they have learned from their institutions, those degrees will work. And if they are unable to use them in their real life, they're just papers. So they should not only depend on getting degrees or certification, they should learn the life skills. And in life skills, there are many things, but the first one is communication skills, artificial intelligence skills, critical thinking skills. These are the basic skills they should improve.
Okay, my last question, you have answered it even before, like the advice is already there.
Yes.
Okay, sir, it's been nice time with you. I have learned like more from you, and even like like whenever I talk to you, I would say I see myself even far beyond in my
Yes.
imaginations, and then I cannot wait for the time. I just want to run it, and
Okay,
finally I
you
could
can
see
do it.
myself.
You are talented, you have capacity, you have capabilities, you can do it. Okay?
I want to just
I'm
rush.
always with you. I'm always with you. Okay?
If I was in place of Farha, I would never have left you to go somewhere else. Just talk to me, transfer all the knowledge here. I am here to listen.
Thanks. So you are for me like Parha, more than Parha. You can anytime you can talk to me, you can communicate with me, right?
Okay, fine. Once I got this opportunity, make sure फिर आप तंग आ जाएंगे.
You will be, you will be there. Okay? Very soon. Okay?
Oh, thank you, sir. It's been nice with you. Hope so, guys. You would have learned a lot from our teacher, our mentor, our AI instructor, even language instructor. It's been an insightful sight with you. Till next time, take care and Allah Hafiz.